You don't have to be grateful for the pain. You can be grateful despite it. That's where the power lives. Tonight, I want to sit with something most gratitude teachings skip right past. They tell you to make your list, count your blessings, focus on what's good, and then they assume you're operating from a place where good things are easy to find. But what about the seasons when they're not? What about the night that won't end? The grief that is still right there when you wake up? The fear that followed you into a year you thought would be different? The quiet that is not peaceful, it's just empty. What do we do with gratitude then? We don't pretend. That's the first thing. We don't perform thankfulness we don't feel. We don't layer spiritual language over real pain and call it healing. That's not gratitude. That's suppression wearing a grateful face. What we do is something quieter and harder and more honest than the gratitude list. We look at the dark, really look at it, and we find the one true thing. Just one, not a list, one true thing that is still present, still real, still here. It might be small. It might be so small that telling someone else about it would feel embarrassing. The warmth of a cup of coffee this morning. The fact that your lungs are still moving without you asking them to. The single person who texted you today without knowing you needed it. One true thing. Because here is what we know, and this is not sentiment, this is something that has been tested in the deepest human suffering. Gratitude is not about abundance. It is not a luxury of the comfortable. It is a direction. And you can point yourself in that direction even when you are standing in the dark. The lantern in the dark does not make the dark go away. The darkness is still there. It is not pretending. But the light is also real. It is also present. And a person who can hold the light steady in the dark, who refuses to let the dark convince them that light no longer exists, that person is building something inside themselves that cannot be taken. We are that person. We are the ones learning to hold the light steady, not because the dark is gone, but because we have decided it does not get to set our direction. I want to talk about what gratitude in the dark actually does to us. When everything is fine, gratitude is pleasant. It makes good days better. It is a nice practice. When nothing is fine, gratitude is a radical act. It is the refusal to let circumstances tell you the final word about your worth, your future, your belonging in this life. It is the insistence, sometimes through clenched teeth, that something is still here, that something still matters, that I am still here and that has value even when I cannot feel it. That is a different kind of gratitude. It is earned, it is hard-won, and it runs deeper than anything the easy seasons can produce. The stars don't disappear when we can't see them. We have all had nights where the clouds were so thick we forgot the sky even had stars. But they were there. They're always there. The darkness between us and them is temporary. The stars are not. There is something in your life that is still there even if you can't see it tonight. Your capacity to heal, still there. The people who are for you, still there, even if they're quiet right now. The version of you that gets through this, already being built right now in the resistance.
We are not grateful for the dark. Let's be clear about that. We are not performing thankfulness for what is hard or painful or unfair. We are not spiritually bypassing our grief. We are grateful despite the dark. That is a different thing. The darkness is real, and so is the gratitude. Both can be true. Both are true. And the person who can hold both of those things at once, who can say, it is hard, and I am still here, and I am still choosing to face the direction of light, that person has found something that seasons of ease could not have given them. I am grateful despite what I am carrying. Say that with us. I am grateful despite what I am carrying. Not for it, despite it. The dark is real. The weight is real. And I am still here, still breathing, still choosing. The dark is not the absence of light. It is where we learn to generate our own. This is what the difficult seasons are for. Not to teach us that we are weak, not to prove that we were wrong to hope, not to erase what was good. They are teaching us how to be a source, not a receiver of light. Because a person who has only ever stood in the sun does not know what they carry. But the person who has walked through a long dark knows exactly what they are made of. They know they can generate warmth when warmth is not given to them. They know they can find the one true thing when everything else is hard to see. We are that person. We are learning to be that person. I find one true thing to hold on to, and I hold it. One thing. If you are in a dark season tonight, I want to ask you not to list your blessings, not to talk yourself out of what you're feeling, just to find one true thing that is still here, and hold it. Not tightly, not with effort, just acknowledge it. Let it be real alongside everything else that is real. That is enough. That is the whole practice tonight. Gratitude in the dark is the most powerful prayer, not because it changes the dark immediately, but because it changes us. It keeps us oriented toward the light, even when we cannot see it. It keeps us connected to something real when everything else feels uncertain. It is the practice of the person who intends to come out the other side of this, not unchanged, but not broken. We are not broken. We are being shaped. We are grateful despite what we are carrying. We are still here. We are still choosing light. We are still together in this. You are not alone in your dark season. There are thousands of people sitting with this tonight. Thousands of us holding our one true thing. If this reached you tonight, tell us in the comments, what is your one true thing right now? Just one. We answer every single comment. You are not alone in your dark season. Subscribe to this channel. New frequencies and healing content every week for those who are still choosing to show up. And if this work matters to you, you can support it at ourfamilies.pplx.app. Donate link is there, and at Cash App, link in the description. We are grateful despite what we are carrying. I am warrior. I don't fight for victory, I fight from victory, even in the dark.